Hey, how you guys doing, eh? I love it how... So, maybe you guys don't really know, but back in the old days of Latin American and you know, Spanish YouTube, everyone used to start their videos with saying "hey" like that, eh? Like "hey, good morning, everyone. How you doing, eh?" And I'm like, you know, that's the kind of stuff like that used to happen back in the day. And I do think that people still do it because, you know, it is kind of like a monkey see, monkey do, eh? To call it like somehow, eh? I'm not calling anyone a primate, eh? Although we are all descendants, but you know what I mean, eh? Well, but still, eh? How you guys doing? Welcome in, eh? That is a weird way to start a stream. But yeah, back in the day, everybody was like a when starting their YouTube videos, and some people still do. It's kind of like a ritual at this point, like, you know, you're making YouTube videos and you gotta say a, you know, at the start of every video. So a, how you guys doing? Welcome in, eh? You guys doing really good? I hope that everybody's doing really good, man. I feel better about my throat now. I was having some coughs, and my throat was itching a lot, itchy, throaty, eh? And I'm feeling way better now. I feel like I am not as nasal now. I don't really. I'm not as raspy right now. I'm not like, you know, when I was streaming like 3 streams ago. So I'm feeling a-okay. When it comes to like, you know, a virus, when it comes to viruses and stuff like that, there's only 2 outcomes. Either the virus dies, either the virus dies, or we both die, eh? So it is a lose-lose situation for the virus. Coronavirus. But yeah, that's the whole thing that goes, you know. That's the whole shebang with my health right now. I'm doing really good, and you know, getting out of a cough, surviving, eh? And what else has been going down lately? Not much has been going down lately. Just being focusing on that grind, as people often call it. Eh? I finished a specialization. Well, I mean, that was like a month ago. A specialization in music theory, and I'm like, oh yeah. And I'm really close to getting a certification in cybersecurity, you know, from Google. So, you know, I'm getting that. I'm getting those certs going on, and you know, that knowledge, as people call it. And I'm really happy about it. I got myself a year of Coursera. This is not a sponsor, although it would be cool if they sponsor me, you know. I got a year of Coursera, and I've been, you know, using it for the time being, eh? And you know, I've been getting my use out of it. You know, getting that certification from Google and that specialization in music. I'm really glad that Berkeley has some courses in Coursera as well. You know, getting that not only because of what is it called? Oh, thank you so much for the sub, Dominic. How you doing? Oh yeah, loving me. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm glad that, you know, people are getting their glow up and everything. You know, everybody deserves a glow up, and getting to be their best self. Eh? But yeah, how you doing? Welcome in. Eh? I was just talking about exactly like something along the lines of that. How I'm doing some certifications and getting those specializations in, you know, and I'm doing a certification on cybersecurity by, you know, from Google, and you know, I'm really close to, you know, finishing that. So yippee, yeah. And you know, getting those certifications and specializations going on is really nice. Not only for oh man, what's it called? You know, to get those papers, but you know, more so to get that knowledge. I'm glad that you're doing well, honestly. So yeah, not only just for portfolio, but you know, the knowledge is what we seek. Awesome. Thank you. Eh? And I'm really close to getting that certification. And I'm probably gonna do another one because it is really comfy. You know, I'm using Coursera for that, and it is really comfy getting those certifications. You study however much you want. You do your own progress on your own pace, and then you get your papers and everything. Eh? Oh, the song is amazing. Eh? Din 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 din. These songs from this Final Fantasy in specific, I believe, are very. How can I call them? These songs have the spirit of a late teenager in the year 2005, 2007, probably 2008. Like, you know, it yearns of, oh yeah, I gotta be my better self, and I gotta change the world, and you know, peace and love for everybody. Eh? You know, that kind of like, you know, feeling it. You need to continue Final Fantasy 13, definitely. I have not played any Final Fantasy, but I know that I'm missing out. But you know, someday I will play a Final Fantasy game, eh? And will I do it on stream? Maybe. I feel like it would be cool if I had more people watching those playthroughs, because you know, then I can be like, you know, entertaining the masses and everything. But more so because, you know, I imagine that a lot of people have played those games. So getting the collective like surprise, or being like, haha, you died in this part, I died too, haha, or being like, you know, the collective hype could be cool. Eh? You bought the 13 parts. I didn't know it had 3 parts. Well, I mean, Final Fantasy games tend to be quite long, so much so that, you know, a lot of discs have to be made. So it cannot be like that. So, but you know, that only means that there's like more game to enjoy. So that is really good. And I believe that's the same case with Final Fantasy VII, the remake. You know, having a lot of parts only means that there's more game to enjoy. Eh? So that is really good. And you know, I kind of feel like it would be cool if games would come in more parts, like in more discs. But you know, we are heading towards a digital only future, and I hope that's just not the case. You know, I do enjoy my physical media whenever I can. And I don't know, having more parts of a game, I think that it doesn't necessarily mean to have like one single game being like 1,000 hours or something like that. You know, portioning things is nice. So, you know, and it is more convenient because, you know, downloading a game that is like 200 gigabytes or gigabytes. We do say gigabytes, I guess. It's not that convenient there. We did another one today, yeah. Ready for the soothing basement theme, yeah. Last stream I was intending to like get to that part, but I didn't, because I was like, I'm actually enjoying this time right now, and like no wonder, because I do like Resident Evil. Eh? But I don't know, I was feeling like maybe the people that watch my streams, like you guys, maybe you guys want to see more stuff, because you know, everybody and their grandmother plays Resident Evil 1. And I'm not saying like, oh, why should I play Resident Evil, because what do I bring to the table and stuff like that? Like, no, like everybody brings their own stuff to the table, you know? Even if people are playing the same game, every people is different. So, you know, what one brings to the table is oneself, and you know, the charisma that people have, you know? But I was like, it's been a while since I last played a Resident Evil game, eh? So, you know, let's do something that I usually don't do, and that's playing with Chris and playing the Director's Cut DualShock Edition, you know? The silly trumpet version. Also, the soundtrack is a banger, eh? I'm eating an egg and ham sandwich. And it's more egg than anything because there's a ton of mayo in it. And that's an early tip of the day. Don't be afraid to you know, put a lot of mayonnaise on your sandwiches, because they tend to you know, be really delicious. Did I thank you for the server? I don't think I did. Oh my god. Thank you again for the server, by the way. The tier 1 sub. Oh yeah. I don't remember doing it, so I'm doing it again. So thank you. And I'm drinking some coffee. Anyways, let us start the game, because, you know, boopity boppity, as people often say. Was I playing on RetroArch or was I playing on Dock Station? I sincerely do not remember. I think I was playing on RetroArch, because I do remember that I tried playing Tekken, and I was like on 3/4, no, 4:3, so aspect ratio, and I was like, did I leave this like this before? And I was like, maybe I should try changing it, because you know, when it comes to like games from, you know, from the PS1 era, I don't know why the chat erases whenever, you know, that happens. What did I? No worries about the sub. I mean, thank you. Hi Mindy, how you doing? Hola, ¿cómo estás, Mindy? Saludos. How you doing? I hope that you're doing nice. Yeah, I was just saying, yeah, I don't remember like having the game on 4:3. And the good thing about Tekken is the fact that it does render on widescreen very well. Unlike the Resident Evil games, because any game that is supposed to be that is supposed to have pre-rendered backgrounds do not really scale well when it comes to, like, you know, to like widescreening everything. It just stretches things out, and the boundaries of the levels are not scaled very well. So these games, you know, the Resident Evil games, we gotta play them on 4:3. Reminiscible. Let me bring that back up a little bit. So, you guys ready for more reminiscible? Speaking about reminiscible, I don't know if you guys are you know, listening to the game. Let me see if the game can be heard. I don't think you guys can hear the game. Nope. Beep 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 beep. Hold on. This should do it. There we go. Time to play the game, as people often call it. Was I playing with what is it called? With the thing of the thing and the thing, and not this, but this. Hold on. Brettux Cache is okay. That buffer works really well, you know, for this kinds of stuff, you know. It helps you keep it yourself, you know, gridded to the thing, eh? So that's pretty good. It messes up the text, but it's still fun, eh? Anyways, what was I doing? I have some stuff. And a lot of stuff, eh? There's gotta be some speeders going on. And I do have a ton of shotgun ammunition, actually. So let me combine them all, actually. That's a ton of shotguns. I have a shotgun. Although, to be fair, it is nice just, you know, not using a lot of them. So, not so sure. Should I not? Combine. Yeah, I'm gonna combine them all. It is nice having a big stack of shotgun shells just laying around. Eh? So that's my Beretta, that's my shot. Let me do... Yeah, the theme is really nice, yeah. It is one of the best themes from this version of the game, eh? I'm gonna go full analyst and copium guy here, but yeah, this theme represents the innocence that the characters are experiencing from their early battles, because, you know, later on they will be facing more traumatizing battles and everything, and something like that, you know? It represents the inner child that lives in all of us, so on and so forth. Alright, I think I'm cool. I don't think I need to bring the... I'm gonna bring the knife anyway. I like the knife. Knifing in this game is fun, eh? Where's the knife? Combat knife. I do have another small key. Did I not use the small key on the... No, I did. I do remember that I did use the small key in the room adjacent to the one with the statue. It might come in handy later on. To this day, we still need to know what the dog doing. So here we are. I believe there's somebody like right inside this door. Yeah, there he is. Do I there? Oh, actually, let me pass. So no, so oh hi. Oh, there's one. I'd like knifing my way out of situations. Oh. It's always fun to just trying to imitate the zombie there. It's like, oh, boy, oh. I don't know if that guy's dead. That guy is definitely not dead. Well, now he is dead. Hooray! I saved one shotgun shell, and I wasted a lot of time. The desk is locked. I wonder what I can do to open it. But that somebody did really go. Oh, I hope one day we can learn where those zombie noises came from. I imagine that people in the in the building where Capcom was developing this game, maybe some recorded the lines. But I wonder who. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, diamonds. Let me get that pump action going on. No zombie. I thought there was gonna be a zombie, but I mean, maybe it was another bathroom. The bathtub is filled with muddy water. Yeah, sure. Oh, I think I know where the zombie's coming from, actually. Oh no, no zombie actually. Well, that's pretty nice. The sea room. You know the room? You know about Sea Moon? Well, this is the sea room, Nothing spatial. Everything is spatial, Not special, but spatial, If you know what I mean. Red book, the Book of Avon, Gotta check that out. All pages are blank. What's this for? My guy has no bars written on it. There's a key in the cup. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. Oh yeah. Nothing unusual. I don't really think I need to move this actually. There was nothing in this. Getting something like hidden on like under the rug would have been really cool. Like, oh whoa, what's this? Something's under the rug, And bam, there was a zombie, So there we go. Blim, 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 blim. What was that? That movie that was about the aliens, you know, coming to Earth, and then they start like communicating in like music intervals. You know, the note intervals. They go. Or maybe we were the ones communicating. I don't know. I have not watched that movie. But I only know that they go. And I find it really funny that musicians are the ones that save the day in that movie. Also, spiders. Kaboom! Ow! Kaboom! Ow! Kaboom! Ow! Am I poisoned? I am poisoned. Oh my god, little spider there. Excuse me for 1 second. I could have gone my life without disturbing this spider there, but here I am, not doing what I should do, man. I'm fine. Very good, very good, very good. Very good. I love that. Oh, will you look at that? It looks like a clock dial. 1, 2, 4, 5. Some kind of code. Right. A 3 ball. A 6 ball. And a football goal. 9 ball. So it is 9, 12, maybe. Or 9 o'clock. Maybe a little past that, actually. A dartboard. It's broken, You know, back in the day when Spanish translations were still a noble thing in the PS1 era of games, I remember that I used to play a Silent Hill 1 translated ROM, and since I was a child, I was kind of not familiar with the concept of there being more languages aside from English and Spanish. So one of the earliest memories that I have from playing that Silent Hill ROM was the fact that I thought that the Spanish translation was bad. Like there were some words that were like spelled wrong and really funny. It now occurs to me that maybe that wrong was translated to Portuguese, and I'm like, what are these words, man? This Spanish translation is really bad. And now it turns out that it was a Portuguese translation. That is indeed one of the silliest memories that I have. Spider. Speedor. Look at it walking, It's really like wood. Anyway, I believe that's all that I have to like grab from here. I do believe so. Maybe. Mayhaps, perhaps. There we go. So what did I grab? I grabbed a couple of things. Let me just deposit them in my thingy. I've been trying to get all of the retro achievements from Majora's Mask. I just can't have enough of that game, It's just really fun, There we go. 80 bullets. So if you guys are wondering if you guys should play Ocarina of Time, I wholeheartedly recommend Ocarina of Time, actually. Wait, no, did I say Ocarina of Time? Well, I mean, Ocarina of Time is really good as well, but I meant Majora's Mask. I mean, both games are really good, Play them both. I already went here, I already went there. Where else should I go? No, some bamboos over here. Look at Chris. He's so cool. I don't think I need to be here just yet. Oh yeah, here's the code for the thing, eh? Find out where the number key is. I'm just gonna push everything until something happens. I saw something will happen eventually. There we go. Easy peasy. Brute forcing, baby. Locked. It won't move at all. It seems to be obstructed from the opposite side. I like how the let's go over here and I made a Hank Hill sound and yeah, brute forcing things is nice. No brain, only wrong. Thank you. It's surprising how well that works, you know. Just brute forcing stuff. Brute forcing stuff. Something is written on the wall. 1 plus 2, too much brain. It's useless. Chris can't handle chemicals. My bro cannot handle water. A false. Beam. Yeah, I put a not countdown because, you know, it kind of sucks, you know, having ads like out of the blue. So whenever that happens, I can be like, yo, an ad is about to start, and then be sorry about it because, you know, I really wish there weren't like ads in my streams, but you know, it kind of helps with everything and anything. So, but yeah, I'm sorry about the ad. So, an ad is about to start. I'm sorry for that. Check this out. Key to enter the control room. Bam. That's cool, thank you. Someday I will have like enough subs to be like, hey, I don't need ads anymore. Although I don't really think that you can actually like turn off the ads, unfortunately. So it kind of sucks. Yeah, you don't need to worry about the ads, I'm subbed. And that goes again. That goes as well for everybody who's subbed. That you guys don't have to worry about the ads. Oh yeah. The bees. Oh, there we go. And there was a thingy. There was a car that was passing by outside the house, and it went. Apparently, they are saying, like, people are saying, well, I mean, I'm gonna say this after the ad so that everybody can, you know, listen to the thing. So in a minute from now, let me combine this. There we go. I'm ready for everything, Oh, that's a zombie, Or at least that's what they want me to believe, I mean, I hear no zombie. And there was no zombie, Plan 42 report. 4 days have passed since the accident, and the plan at Plan 42 is growing amazingly fast, y'all. Has been affected by the T-virus. It has been affected. Welcome. Actually, no. It's like 10, 15 seconds left. It has been affected by the T virus differently than other plants have been, and shows unique shape in addition to its size. Looking at the way it behaves, it is now difficult to determine what kind of plant it was originally. There are two ways in which plant 42 gathers nutrition. Welcome back everybody from the ads. The first floated through its root that reaches into the basement. Immediately after the accident, a scientist went mad and broke the water tank in the basement. Now the basement is filled with water. It is imaginable that some chemical elements were blended in the water and promote the incredible fast growth of plant 42. 21, 43, 41, 21. Another part of plant 42 from the basement grows through the duct and hangs down like so many bulbs from the ceiling of the first floor. Many vines come out of those bulbs, and they are the second resource for its nutrition. Once sensing movement, plant 42 shoots its vines around the prey and holds it. Do it for the vine. Then it starts sucking up lava using the suckers located at the back of its spine. It also has some intelligence. It blocks the door by twining its vines around it, especially when it captures prey or is sleeping. Several staff members have already fallen victims to this. May 21, 1998. Henry Sartre. So it may or may not do it. Welcome back everybody from the ads. I was just talking about how there was also, yeah, the plant is sucking blood for the vine, or from the vine rather. I was just talking about how some people are saying that you can kind of determine the speed of a car by the interval that you hear from the what was the name of that effect? You know, when the car goes, you know, it sounds different when it's like closing by and when it goes away. Some people say that you can hear an interval, and depending on the interval, the distance of the notes. The desk is locked. I can unlock it. You can hear how fast it's going. If it is more than a major third, it may be too fast. There's a zombie right here, and I go kaboom. There we go. No water is left. How's that? What should we do? Do you guys remember that video? I don't know if you guys, like, in other parts of the world, you guys have this going on, but back in the day, in the ye old days of elementary school and middle school, we used to have some organizations, like, you know, environmental organizations visiting us, and you know, to get us being conscious about the water usage and, you know, the environment and everything. And I remember that one of the things they did was showing us a video of somebody who sent a letter from the future saying how the world is now a desolate wasteland and how there's no water left. And oh, the humanity, how cruel we have been to ourselves and everything, and if only we did something about it and everything and anything. And you know, the child in the video is like sending a letter to the past in order to, like, save the future and whatever. You know, I remember that. Hi Cindy, how you doing? Welcome in, besties. I was part of an environmental science club in high school and called Global Health Club. That is nice. That is actually pretty cool. Did you guys used to do something like that? How you doing, bestest, by the way? Welcome in, Cinder. I'm drinking what's left of my coffee. It tasted so good. I like it when coffee tastes like coffee and not just bean water. Some coffee, you just taste it and it is just bean water. I'm alive. What about you? I'm definitely alive. I'm still among the living. I was just talking about how in elementary school we used to have a lot of environmental groups visiting us from time to time, and they used to talk about you know, obviously, like things about getting us, you know, to be conscious about the. There's a lot of yeah. To get us to be conscious about the environment, and I remember how back in the day, one of the things they did was showing us a video about a kid that managed to send a letter from the future to the past, which is our present, to, you know, to tell us about how in the future the Earth becomes a desolate wasteland, and there's no water left in the world, and we all are suffering and everything and anything. And the kid is basically sending the letter to the past in order to like save the future. And it was all a slideshow. You can see that it was made in Windows Movie Maker, which was what everybody had at the time. But you know, they used to do that. I gotta save you guys the trouble. Hold on. There we go. Did you guys used to do like? Did you guys used to do that? Did you guys used to have that? You know, like environmental groups going to your school and being like, "Yo, guys, the planet's gonna die. Watch out." Well, here I am, right? Look at damn plants. It looks like a plant root. It looks like more than that, actually. I have another smoky. There's a bag here, nothing useful. Inside. Yum yum yum, a ton of water. We didn't have any of that because I guess it's already ingrained in lifestyle with having recycled bins in every house and already living in an environmentally conscious country. That did be true. Eh? Well, we have to like have a change because, you know, it was kind of obvious that we weren't like doing anything productive for the world. Ow, 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 ow. This is the first time that one of those sharks has bitten me. In a long time. But I'm fine. But yeah, heavier emphasis should be done on recycling, eh? I do believe so. There's a lever. Move like down the lever, clunk. Clunk? Hi Def, how you doing? Welcome in. Couldn't have joined the party at a better moment, yeah. I was like, somebody was nibbling me. Also, yes, fish. Hello, how you doing? We did have lessons on turtles and the environment when we learned about wildlife and ecosystems. It was nice tied in. Nicely tied in. I think all schools should do that, as it's like, yeah, here's the animals and here's how it impacts them. Definitely. I think more people are more conscious about it, so that is really good. That do be nice. There was a sound from the room next door. I remember my team pushed for recycling efforts and we were successful in doing so. Yippee! Don't worry, Dev, I'll save you. Here, stinky fish, stop terrorizing Dev. Yeah, welcome to the UK. There you go. I have a bench too, bestie. Fish are no more. I have extinguished all marine life forms. Now you have to live with the consequences, right? I already read that. But it's nice, yeah. You know, recycling is pretty nice. Pretty good. I just again why you wouldn't. It's like saying flush the toilet after you poop. Like, yeah, it costs you nothing and it's just a normal healthy habit. Definitely. I'm not sure why somebody wouldn't do that. But you know, there's always somebody that doesn't. But to be fair, some toilets are very weak. Like depending on the not the mileage, I don't really remember like how much it discharges per discharge, right? Sometimes it can be like no problem, but sometimes some toilets would be like, oh man, I have some pee in me, I better clog now, eh? Which honestly, that's not so much about the toilet itself, but you know, there's more factors to it. It was the PE conference that we all spoke to the city leaders and it worked out. You know, getting you know the city leaders and the city councils and everything to like listen to a notion is honestly a big challenge. So it is nice that you know you guys had the attention of the people. It also depends on how tight the EU brand is, because yeah, if that's too tight, it gets blocked definitely. Yeah? It sucks. But you know, having a toilet with a strong force helps a lot. Danger, danger, danger. I think I have everything that I needed to get from here, I believe. I'm honestly not so sure. The fish are gone. Fish are gone. Did I enter here? I believe I did. That's why the downstairs toilet is the bad dummy toilet in our house. Yep. It takes care of everything and anything. Why can't I just cut the roots? It looks like a plant root. Even on the upstairs toilet, it's so tight and tiny. For real, for real. Could you guys imagine, you know, learning how to build a house just as much as people have learned how to build a PC? Like, I know that the comparison may be a little bit too, like, outrageous, but I imagine that there's some people, like, I know architects exist, yeah, I know, but like people like you and me who may be like enthusiast about building PCs, and may not be as well. Like imagine somebody that is like an architect enthusiast who just decided, I'm gonna learn how to build my own house, and you know, learning how to like do the drain and you know, do the foundation and everything. Like, oh, you gotta use this brand and this generation of whatever and whatever. Like, imagine if somebody was as into building houses as we people are into building PCs. And like learning how, you know, the U bands and everything. Like, you gotta do it to, you know, with this angle and with this type of PVC and whatever, or you know, stuff like that. You gotta overclock your toilet, That would be fun. Beam, 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 beam. I still don't know what the name of that movie is. The one where the bogos, the aliens go. Overclock, definitely not overclock. Got him. Let me save just in case. I don't know if things are gonna go south. Get it? Because we're talking about toilets, So let me save. Beep, 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 beep. The God House. Shoutouts to all the bogos in chat. Keep binting your bogos. Well, that should do it. Blim, 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 blim. Imagine having a giant plant. My brother in Christ, that's a tree, eh? I mean, you know what I mean, eh? For the sake of hee-hee-ha-has. There we go. I don't think I get to use the bug spray as Chris. Although I don't think it does anything in the end. I mean, I already got the item that I needed from the beast, so that is perfectly a-okay. They get to live. The bees get to live. It's hip to befriend bees. Beep, 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 beep. Look at all those green herbs. This is more green herbs that I would dare to have in one playthrough. All these green herbs and nobody to share them with. Last dance with the green herb. One more time to kill the tyrant. One more chance to kill the tyrant. There we go. Hee hee hoo ha. Anyway, as soon as I enter the thingy, I do believe I will switch to Rebecca, I believe. I don't know. Let's try this. I have used it 0003. 000003. Yeah. I'll just use this and see what's up. There might be some zombies in here, actually. I don't hear any stinky zombie. It may be a trap. And it wasn't there. Who knew? Oh yeah, I needed the thing. And by the thing I mean the thing. This is locked. I gotta get my smoking, and I gotta get my thing. Can I just push this? This looks pushable. I wanna push it to the limit. Gotta push it to the limit. I'm gonna get ambushed by a zombie right now. Hello, sir. Cataploom. Hehe. Hey. Gotta get my clip. My clip. My clip. My handgun clip. With a P, eh? And I believe that's everything, eh? There we go. Well, so far so good, eh? My muscles involuntarily flex. The muscle. Tin 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 tin. It's like there's something ladies put in their hair. This is a magazine. I mean, I guess that's right, yeah. It is kind of a magazine, right? A magazine is something that the ladies read. This is Sparta, eh? This is Sparta, this is Sparta, this is Patrick, this is Sparta. I love me my Sparta remixes, even back in the day. I didn't do any of those, but man, oh man, I wish I did. The blank book. Here we go. But yeah, Sparta remixes are really cool. Some people still do them, and I hope that one day, when I am at like Coachella or whatever, I don't know, performing live, I will have a solo, and then I will quote Sparta remix and be like, "Yeah, you guys know what I'm referencing," and everybody's gonna be like, "Nah, old man, go get your medicine, eh?" And then I'm gonna explode. The disc is locked. Yeah, there we go. There's nothing, eh? Ink ribbon. I love it that with all the upscanning and everything that my emulator is doing. The font in the ink ribbon looks like the font in SpongeBob. It kind of looks like it. Like you read ink ribbon like this, and you can kind of read Bikini Bottom. You know. It kind of looks like the SpongeBob font. That's amazing. 2 hours later. A row of red books. There's one white book. Will you take it? Bejeweled. Yes, yeah. As I stated in the last report, there are some common features found in the cells of the plant infected by the tyrant virus. We also have found another interesting fact. Through some experiments, we found an element that destroys these plants' cells rapidly in UMB number 16, one of the series of UMB chemicals that we use for the experiment. We named this UMB number 16 as VJOL. In our calculations, it will take less than 5 seconds to destroy plant 42 if we put the bijol directly on the root. Yeah. You need to make some of the UMB series chemicals in a specific order to create a bijol. The bijol, not the bijol, but the V. But the UMB series chemicals may generate a poisonous gas which is harmful to the human body. Extreme caution should be taken when handling these chemicals. Following are the types of the UMB series chemicals and their brief characteristics. Red, purple, green, yellow, white, blue. Stimulating smell. Number 16. Yeah, them bars. So you just gotta get everything to, you know, be like, yo, 16. And I believe this is where I, you know, fight the thingy. I may need to fight it. I may only need to like be like, yo, Rebecca, we gotta cook, Rebecca. Rebecca, we gotta cook, Rebecca. That is supposed to like snap in half, right? There's actually a death in this Resident Evil, in which you can get snapped in half.
No, it's no use. The roots of it are in the basement. You could... Whoa!
Chris!
Take
I'm
this
Rebecca!
vial.
I'm Rebecca! Wow, wow, wow,
Use the
Rebecca! Wow, wow,
information
wow!
in it in order to make the potion and kill the root.
The potion,
Rebecca, please.
Chris! Don't die!
The formal head monster, yeah, the one that has a tie. Get it? Yeah, I know, I gotta be here. Well, let's get that Bejolt starting, These Japanese are really funny, Would you take the empty bottle, Do I have a choice anyway? So let's get them water going on, Let me get water. Let me go get the water. I don't remember the lyrics. It's the song from Has Been Hotel. I seriously don't remember. I don't remember if the song's from Has Been Hotel. I only know that it's been really like, you know, in my head recently because of some stuff. Well, now that I have a water, let me put some more water. MP number 3, And if I put water with water, what do I get, The bottle, water, combine water with water, I have water, Who knew, Oh, now that I have water and this, what do we have? I have UMB number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, we are one step closer to getting eternal life, eh? Combine this with this, and then I will have UMB number 4, eh? Fascinating, eh? So if I put number 4 and some water, will I have a number 5, eh? Good question, eh? In this episode of Breaking Bad, eh? The mixing seems to have failed. It disappeared. It completely disappeared, eh? What else do we have? There's a UMB number 2. Sure. Why not? Sure. Should we enter? Sure. Why not? Said G to Rogan? Dominic, since you are also knowledgeable about the House of the Dead, who are the protagonists of the House of the Dead 1? Well, it was G and Rogan, right? I don't remember. We must cook the doots. We must cook the doots. Now that this is the thing, right? I somehow think that maybe, perhaps, this will disappear, eh? The mixing seems to have disappeared. Fascinating, eh? Drooks. Chris is dead by now, eh? That man is gone, eh? Also, I find it interesting that there's no music in this room. I just noticed it, eh? But yeah, there's no music, eh? Let me get that going. Number 2. The poison gas enveloped, eh? Perhaps I should leave for a moment, but now I know I don't gotta mix the 6 and 2. G and wrong were the EHOTDA products. Yeah, thank you. So let's see. If I mix 4 and 4, I get 4, eh? For some funny reason, eh? So even if I mix just the water and the number 4, I don't think that will do the trick, eh? Yellow number 6. If I mix water, I have number 7, but will that be enough? I got a number 7, eh? Can I, by a miracle of life, combine water number 2, eh? To get a number 3, eh? I get a number 9. And that is about to start. Sorry about that. I'm gonna get the B-jolt when you guys come back from the ads. The bottle, number 3. Number 7. The mixing seems to have failed. It disappeared, eh? Middleman. No. So here's what I'm gonna do. Well, actually, yeah, I needed that. I'm gonna try and see if mixing number 7 with water will make a number 8. Actually, I should have read the thing, actually. Not the files. Botany book should be joined. Yellow, white. Oh, I should have done the 13 thing, yeah. Well, now I know. There we go, number 2, number 4. I should know this kind of combinations by hand by now. Eh? Water. Get a thing. And then not this. Number 4. Let me combine it with a number 2. So I get a number 6. I can get 13. So how's your day been, y'all? Has the day been a day? The day seems to have been a day. 4, number 6 with number 7. And then I only have to get the number 3. Oh, we're back from the ass actually. I kind of lied when saying, yo, I'll have the video. Well, I mean, I kind of have it right now. Chris is dead, but you know, it kind of happens like that. Have the video. I'll time to go put the thing on the thing. Had a busy afternoon, but now it's chill. Oh yeah. This is technically still my afternoon, so I'm doing a-okay. My morning, sometimes 2 p.m. is good morning. Don't let anyone discourage you, you know, from that. There's some bamboos over here. Let me go down. There's a ladder. I still think that controlling Rebecca in this game, like playing as her, does feel way snappier. Even though technically, you know, Chris and Jill and Rebecca have the same controls, but she does feel like faster, you know. Maybe she actually is, and I'm just like trying to convince myself that it is not, like, you know, the game that everyone is the same. Because deep down in the end, we all the same. Here we go. Finally, we get to the root of the problem, yes, the sound of withering away. It's withered. Imagine like passing through this. Like, imagine how that must feel on your scalp. Like, you know, like. Completely necessary scene. My ribcage, my bones. Yeah, head massage, eh? Did I forget to do something specific? Here, have this, eh? I did it, eh? I mean, that wasn't like knife only, but you know what I mean, eh? It would have been cool if I did it knife only. Oh, thank you, eh? Thank you, game. I actually like almost missed that. It's pretty good. You know what this means, guys? We're gonna encounter the hunters, right? Oh yeah, thank you for the GGs. Yeah, man, I should have done that knife only. It would have been a very proper. Eh? Well, now I know it.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Rebecca,
wow, okay?
Rebecca, wow. Yeah, so much for him. We got to the root of the problem. Saved again.
I just...
Really, thank you.
You'd do the same for me, wouldn't you?
Yippee.
I guarantee it.
Well,
Get all your
Chris,
yippies in the chat.
This is Richard's radio. We received communication from Brad at the courtyard a little while ago, but he is still flying around in the sky. He obviously couldn't hear our voices. Maybe his radio is
Maybe
broken.
because he's deaf.
I
Yippee.
see. Understood. I'll keep it. We should somehow let Brad know we're here.
If only we had something to communicate with him. Calm radio.
At the pharmaceutical room I found a little while ago. I
Yippee,
think I will be
yippee.
able to
That's
make
everything that
something.
Rebecca says. Yippee, yippee, yippee.
Anyway, Chris, I'm glad
Double summon
you're
up, eh?
safe.
No real reason why she goes over there, but if she goes over here, hold on. She should still be here, right? Right? Oh, she is. Hi, Beckham. Oh, hold on. Let me not be hostile. There we go.
This room is fully equipped with medical supplies. I can treat you, except for your major injury. Would you like me to?
Sure, actually,
Yes, please do something for me, temporarily.
Temporarily, Becca treats Chris. Yippee!
Most of these medicines are from Umbrella.
Uh-oh.
What's Umbrella?
Don't you know? It's a large-scale pharmaceutical company based in Raccoon City.
Oh, I see.
My brain cannot comprehend. I only punch boulders. Yeah, I have been healed. Hello.
Chris, take care!
Yippee, 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 yippee. I'm Rebecca. Wow, wow, I'm Rebecca. Rebecca. There we go. Now we have this. What even is this? Carving of a helmet. I don't remember which doors have the carving of a helmet. But we will find out. We will find out. Hi? Hello? Yo, who's packing here?
Wesker!
Chris, you're alive.
Chris.
My words exactly. Where's Jill? Aren't you with Jill?
I'm sorry.
Getting jealous
We
of
were
it.
attacked by a strange monster. I lost track of her while we were scouting around. I hope she's okay.
I
see.
hope
Well,
she's
it's not your fault.
okay.
This place is crazy.
Eh?
If we stay here, all of us will end up dead. What should we do, Wesker?
We have to complete this
Whoa,
mission.
whoa, Chris, hold
Whether
on.
we
They're gonna
escape or
demonetize
stay
me.
and
You
look
gotta
for
say
Jill.
we're gonna be
We
on
don't have
alive.
many bullets left, and we can't
Nah.
even protect ourselves. We're still in trouble. Chris, there are a lot of locked rooms in that house. Check them out one more time. There must be a place to hide safely. I'll look around the house a little more.
Okay.
Let's get going.
Do you think he sensed that Rebecca was around there? Oh, that was... I wasn't expecting that. That was very crunchy, yeah. Like, I know that these bees can be, like, stepped on, but... You know, that was a big surprise for me, like, very crunchy. Which is another thing that I used to do with cockroaches back in the day when I was, like, a child. My mom obviously hated cockroaches, and she still hates them with a passion. Or with a hatred, actually. And I remember that back in the day, cockroaches used to be very crunchy. I wasn't eating them, I swear. I used to like step on them, and whenever I stepped on them, they would loudly pop, and my mom would cringe at the sound of it. And I was like, hee 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 hee. Mom went like all scrunchy. And then I was like, man, I'm a murderer. You know, killing all those cockroaches. I'm gonna be judged for my sins. I can see where Chris's neck ends and begins. Let me save my progress. I love that all the text is like really wobbly. It makes it be like, yo, the text is haunted. Here we go. What am I to do next? I'm gonna bring one mixed herb because I know for a fact that, you know, stuff is gonna happen. Gotta leave the combat knife behind. It's been a good run with the knife, but you know, it sadly has to rest for now. So I think I already gathered all the herbs that I could gather, except from the ones on the outside. Hopefully the dogs are gonna be still as gentle as they usually are. Oh, hello. Yes, it's me.
This is Brad. I know you can't answer me, but somehow, give me a sign. This is Chris. Brad, can you hear me? Damn!
God damn, boy. God damn, I cannot hear him. Damn, oh god damn. Man, Chris is such a loudmouth. He swears a lot, eh? This game is not Christian, eh? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I hope that the dogs are okay with me roaming around. Look at them, they're so cute. I love the dogs. And the dogs love me too. I also love the fact that if you don't mess with the dogs don't mess with you. Eh? I already said this before, but you know, I just like to point that out. Eh? No other dogs in the series have been this chill since this game. Not even in the remake, I believe. Gotta run like hell. Gotta get down, run like hell. That is indeed one way to climb. I don't have the elevator thingy, so I cannot really go back and get the thing. So here's some dogs. Come on. Come on. Good dog. Good dog. I may need to respond them, actually. They're very curious about me. Eh? They're like, human? Is that human? Oh, whoa, human? Gotta get the dogs going, yeah. Move dogs. Hi, dog, eh? They're so chill. I love them so much. That's a blue herb. I could save some for later. These dogs, you gotta treat them with respect. I love those doggies. Tin 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 tin. Gotta combine these things. I gotta remember that the hunters can one-shot kill me. You guys ready for the Hoon Tower? The Hoon Tower? Well, here comes the Hoon Tower. I think I can avoid the guy that's like over here, but I better not. It's gonna be bad for me if I do so. I love it that they know how to open doors. They're so smart. Hello, eh? It takes 3 bullets to kill them. That's a lot of bullets. Hunter the enemy, yeah. I am on the camp that says Hunter X Hunter, because it's really funny to say it. I know that the correct quote-unquote pronunciation is Hunter Hunter. But you know, that X feels lonely sometimes. So if I go here, there's two hunters that I gotta deal with. And if I go here, there's 3, so, you know, it kind of balances out. Maybe. And if I go here, there's gotta be a spider. And then there's gonna be more hunters here. Yeah, I say Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter is you know, it rolls out the tongue more. Hunter x Hunter. Beep 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 beep. Are you guys ready for a jump scare? My bad. There should be another one coming soon, actually. Actually, no, Let's just avoid the spider, Well, we can, What would you do if a spider like that, like, you know, visited you in a prison, That would be one of the craziest stories on the internet, So here we are. I do believe the hunters don't do anything over here. So now that I have the helmet key, where do I use it? I wholeheartedly don't remember. Let's see. If I go over there, I take a turn. I still don't have the other thing. Oh, I'm trying to think. So if I go this way, there shouldn't be any locked doors. I guess I could check the map. No locked doors over here actually. Or there may be one. Actually, now that I think about it, I may have missed one. Oh well. Yeah, I may have missed one on my way to them. To over here. Well, let's go back then. Let's find that out. No speeders for me, thank you. One of the scary things about those spiders is the fact that, you know, they have their weight, so you can definitely you can definitely get crushed. And that's not fun, eh? I've used the helmet key. Oh yeah. It's outside. I may need my lighter actually. Oh no, that's just the door. There we go. There's a switch. There's a switch. There we go. Look at the moon. Look at la luna. Kind of see the moonlight and dense forest. Magnum round, sure, but first of all, nothing uncommon. There's nothing over here. That's a red book. So this thing has check. Does this have no, it doesn't have it. It has a medal. The medal. Now that I remember, I have not watched the Tenacious D movie. I feel like I've been missing out. So maybe someday, perhaps I can watch the Tenacious D movie. I only know about the it's the song, eh? They do it. And obviously the metal song, the one that appeared in Guitar Hero 3. Got him, eh? Oh, that guy's dead. There we go. Oh, was that a map? I feel like I didn't see them quite enough. No, it may have been Rebecca. Let me see what Rebecca wrote. Gotta go to the restroom, no worries. I'll put some bullets in the back room, eh? Use them in case of trouble, Wesker. Oh, that's very nice of Wesker, actually, eh? That is the first and last good thing that Wesker does for me, eh? Because he's a good for nothing, eh? There we go. Beep 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 bing beep 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 bing. Gardening tools, nothing useful, just like my streams. Let me put this thing over here, and then I bring the eagle medal. I'll put it here just in case. Beep 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 beep. So now that I've done that, the other thing that's left to do, let me put the first aid spray way over here. Well, actually, yeah, over here should be good. Some magazines. The Beretta over here. The Beretta in my mind, eh? In my mind, in my mind, in my mind. I think one of the hell. I have seen some people do the what's it called, the yawn boss fight with knife only. Although I don't really remember how to do it. Nor I remember doing it once in my life. But yeah, shoutouts to anyone who, you know, does knife only runs. Using the knife in the OG Resident Evil is really fun. More so in the first game, because all of the zombies are really slow, and they are also very weak. They go down within 3 slashes, sometimes even more. So that being the case, let me go up and see what's up. Get it there. You're back for the people. Oh yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. Let me hopefully not die. And let me get this hunter and get this hunter. There we go. I feel like there may be another one like right around the corner. But that was just my imagination. There might be some zombies over here, actually. Oh, I'm glad there's none. Oh, I don't have the lighter. Oh, well, that's fine. I have the helmet key. I shouldn't really be or go here just yet. Should I? Should I not? What other rooms could be locked? There must be one on the 2nd floor of the east hall. Am I on the east hall? What hall am I in? I really don't know. Nor I really care. I may need to take the long route. If things get dire, yeah, there's a hunter right there. It's like bleh, you know. It's like bleh, bleh. Gotta take the long route. You already played the City of Final Fantasy, the fighting game, the other night, and you think you'll play some more tonight. Oh yeah. I always mistake the City for this guy. I always mistake the both of them because they both start with this. That's kind of me. And this guy also makes me think of Final Fantasy Tactics. Also, how is it pronounced? This Gaia or this Gaia? I like to pronounce it as this Gaia, but it may be this Gaia instead of this Gaia. Oh yeah, you're trying to unlock Tifa. You would think that Tifa may be like one of the characters in the base the roster, not the booster, the roster, the base roster, the base roster. What a silly thing to say. So if I go here, well, I mean, I'm gonna find the hunters anyway. But which one would be the path of less hunter resistance? Could I technically kill a hunter through this? Well, I mean, there's no statue anymore. I'm gonna kill this guy. Ow. As long as that other guy is not over there. And it's over here, eh? But I mean, I already killed one of the hunters, so let me just rearrange them once more. Reverse. I've been watching a lot of Caleb City videos. Caleb City is really cool. Eh? Caleb, not Caleb, but Caleb. Look at that guy, he thinks it's cool. Let me just go. There we go. So shout out to Caleb City. Eh? And also, I'm not about to start and I'm about to die. Eh? Ow. That hunter scared me a little bit. I was like, sounds. Okay, you thought, but not gonna unlock her, yeah. But no, gotta unlock her, eh? It'd definitely be like that, eh? Look at this guy, eh? Okay. I know it's about to start and I'm sorry for the trouble. It'd be like that sometimes. Still watch the same old Maximilian Dudes and Yo Video Games, yeah. Maximilian Dude and the whole Yo Video Games crew are really cool. Eh? Shout outs to them. They're really good. What will I find here except for death and destruction? Yeah, I love them too. They're really cool. A bunch of dudes just hanging around and having fun. Orders. I want I cannot make that joke. You know, the orders that the soldiers do in Mulan, the movie. Eh? I don't know how they say it in the English version. Eh? Top secret, July 22nd, 1998. To the head of the security department, X Day is approaching. Complete the following orders within the week. Lure the members of STARS into the lab and have them fight with the BOW, the bow, in order to obtain data of actual battles. Collect 2 embryos per bow, both and making sure to include all species except for Tyrant. Destroy the Arclight lab, including all researchers and lab animals in a manner which will seem accidental. White umbrella. Fascinating, eh? Let me get them rounds and them shells. Let me get that. Let me get it all. Eh? Gotta get greedy. It looks like it's about to move. Eh? Don't stop the beat and go. Let me switch the thing. Eh? There's the switch. Yeah. There seems to be something. I wonder what that is. Yes. The days of simple puzzles and video games. Well, here we go. We have the thingy, the eyeball. Will I take the red jewel? Yes, I will take the red jewel. The jewel. I don't think there's anything else that I may need to like get. Also, welcome back everybody from the ads. Should I go downstairs and get the thing, eh? Marquee panel. You don't know the pass number yet. Yeah, let me take the long route. The less bullets that I get to spend, the better. Or at least that's what I think. Look at that guy. Do you remember the city of Final Fantasy having the marketing strategy with cup noodles? There's no art was on the package of, or you could get items to redeem. I think I didn't know that. But it's actually like pretty cool. I remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. Cinder, I don't know if you're still there, but did Animal Crossing have a collab with 7-Eleven in Japan? Eh? I don't remember. Eh? I've heard something about it. But yeah, there's some franchises that have collabs with different chains of restaurants and stuff, and different meals. Oh yeah, I also should check this out. Get dead. Get it. Ow. Yeah, shit. Ow. Well, I'm glad I'm not there. Ow. Well, that takes care of it. There was a furniture set like that, but it was Japan only, I think. Oh. Could you cheat it in? Hopefully you could. I'll try. You only obtain it by cheats here. Oh man, that sucks. Well, I mean, you gotta get it somehow. I got a magnum. I got a shotgun. Please. Well, it is nice that it is obtainable somehow. Some tigers have a red eye and a blue eye. Really no. But yeah, it is nice that there's a way to do it. It's gonna run for my life. Also, I forgot to enter here because I needed the shotgun to be like extra cool and be like get the plume. Nothing special, nothing spatial as well. Eh? There's no time, there's no space. Good game design. They give you some ammunition to kill the zombie that's gonna be over here. You guys ready for the famous line? Oh, also. Apparently, this encounter in this version is not as impactful. There's no urgency, and the music doesn't change. Eh? As well as NH can be I'm glad they decided to make a New Horizons. Okay, I'm glad that they decided to make a lot of holiday things and the like for everyone. That is really nice. Yeah. Keeper's Diary, May 9th, 1998. At night we played poker with Scott the guard. Scott the was Elias and Steve the researcher. Steve was really lucky, but I think he was cheating with his scam back. The next day, Today, a high-ranking researcher asked me to take care of a new monster. It looks like a gorilla without any skin. They told me to feed them live food. When I threw in a pig, they were playing with it, tearing off the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before they actually ate it. The next day, around 5 o'clock this morning, Scott came in and woke me up suddenly. He was wearing a protection suit that looked like a space suit. He was a bogus, right? He told me to put one as well. I heard there was an accident in the basement lab. It's no wonder those researchers never rest, even at night. The next day, I've been wearing this annoying spacesuit since yesterday. My skin grows musty and feels very itchy. By way of revenge, I didn't feed those dogs today. Now I feel better. Next day, I went to the medical room because my back is all swollen and feels itchy. They put a big bandage on my back and the doctor told me I did not need to wear the spacesuit anymore. I guess I can sleep well tonight. Next day, when I woke up this morning, I found another blister on my foot. It was annoying and I ended up dragging my foot as I went to the dog's pen. They have been quiet since morning. The virus is taking over, which is very unusual. I found that some of them had escaped. I'll be in real trouble if the hirers find out. Next day, even though I didn't feel well, I decided to go to see Nancy. It's my first day off in a long time, but I was stopped by the guard on my way out. They say the company has ordered that no one leaves the grounds. I can't even make a phone call. What kind of joke is this? Next day, I heard a researcher who tried to escape from this mansion was shot last night. My entire body feels burning and itchy at night. When I was scratching the swelling on my arm, a lump of rotten flesh dropped off. What is happening to me? What the hell is happening? Fever gone, but itchy. Hungry and eat doggy food. Itchy Scott came. Ugly face will kill him. Tasty. Itchy. Tasty. Keeper's Diary. Shoutouts to anyone who worked in the Keeper's Diary thingy. The short film, eh? Eat tasty. He said the line, eh? Itchy tasty. Yeah, classic itchy taste. Sometimes you be itchy, sometimes you be tasty. Which one are you at? You know what, I'm gonna kill this hunter because he's gonna be a nuisance whenever I decide to just come back. Yo, what up, dog? There's two of them, man. I think I'm gonna die, actually. Oh, that almost one shot killed me. There we go. Well, I'm glad that I didn't die. The downside is that I didn't die. Oh, you love how I narrated it. Thank you. Oh, did you send me a power cut? No. Did you guys manage to catch the itchy tasty thingy? Oh, please tell me that you catch the itchy tasty. Oh, man. Oh, man. Amen, eh? Imagine amen, eh? Imagine two men, eh? So now that I've gone over there, I guess the only thing that is left for me to do is get to the chopper. No, get to the thing. I didn't notice anything aside from my light demon comeback. That's really weird. I'm glad that it didn't affect like everyone, but man, that meant that not everybody catch the itchy tasty. When I say mini, I mean the lights went up and on for a split second. Oh, I see. I see. Well, I'm glad that everybody catch the itchy tasty. Did I open this up? Oh, I actually didn't like get the thing. Speaking about mini cuts, yeah, we sometimes get like a little power surge or like outage whenever somebody uses the washing machine. Oh no, you got it. Oh yeah. It wasn't long enough for it to cut anything off, I don't think. Oh yeah. We itchy, we tasty, boys. That is bad infrastructure. I do believe it is, yeah. Granted, this house was designed like back when I wasn't even born. Like I believe like 40 years ago, maybe 50 years ago, maybe even longer than that. So it kind of sucks, you know. Dude. Yeah, here's a dude right here. Yeah. Right. The country had houses from the Victorian times 40 years. 40 years is a baby compared. I mean, that is true, but none of those Victorian electricians design my home, sadly. If only I could bring Abraham Lincoln to my house, he would be like, yo fam, I'm not even gonna charge you, I'm gonna redesign your house for free. This is a disaster. So maybe good old Abraham Lincoln could help me. The difference is probably also that houses sometimes get updated a little here. Sometimes they do, I imagine, yeah. I imagine that the ones that got updated the soonest were the ones that had asbestos and lead in their walls. If the owner cares to make it livable, yeah. Livable? Lovable? Let me save again. One more time. I don't think I necessarily need this thing, eh? Let me see if I can do the thingy. Knife only, eh? And by the thing I mean the big lizard. Snip. But yeah, definitely. Eh? That's why I was like asking you guys, yo, can you imagine somebody who's just into building houses as much as some of us are into building PCs? Like imagine building your own house. You may be like, yo, this type of drywall or this type of material with this bands and stuff and design and everything and maximizing the thing and everything. Eh? That would be cool. Learning how things work is something that is really nice, you know. It helps you not being ignorant and not being taken advantage of, because sometimes you may be like, oh god, how much would it cost to fix this? And somebody would be like, yo, $1 million, and you would be like, what? Why can't I dodge like that in real life? I'm not in real life, but you know what I mean. Eh? Hop. That is going well, eh? How am I doing, eh? I'm doing fine, eh? I'm not doing fine, eh? But if I manage to damage him, ow, eh? If I manage to damage him more than he damaged me, he damages me, then I think I'll be fine, eh? And he hit me, eh? You may think, yo, why don't you just knife it from the inside, eh? Then you may be like, maybe, eh? But no, eh? It's kind of cozy in there, eh? Our sovereign parents have a total power cut, eh? Man, it's come back on now, but lasted a moment. Yeah, it kind of sucks when that happens. I mean, I should know, but I guess that shows the difference between infrastructure, eh? So what would be the best way that one can go about knifing the snake? I wonder what the strategy is. It has now occurred to me that it is really hot today. I should actually like turn on the fan. It is actually a little bit suffocating, eh? How hot is it today in my city? It is 33 degrees Celsius. And hold on. And the humidity is what's the thing? 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 Yeah. What's the thing? The weather channel. Weather channel. Right now we have 56% humidity. That is not too bad. Okay, check this out. 33 degrees Celsius with a feel-like sensation of 39. I mean, feel-like and sensation is the same thing. I feel like temperature of 39 degrees Celsius. Eh? Check that out for like, you know, hot. 33 is warm, yeah, and more so if it feels like 39. So we're closer in sensation to like 40 degrees. It rained here last night. I hope that it is not too humid where you live. And I just hope it is like, you know, the rain made it like feel fresher. Eh? But yeah, 33 is definitely something. Yeah. It's pretty nice to do either some exercise, go to the pool, or get a barbecue going on. Ow. Am I fine? Yeah, I'm fine. Eh? This is how we deal with snakes close to the border. Eh? I do remember that back in the day we also used to have a problem with alligators. Ow. But not so much now, eh? Ow. There I go, eh? So what is the general strategy when you try to like knife the snake? I kinda wanna do it because it is fun, eh? Let's see. Snake. Yawn. Knife only, eh? How do we yawn with a knife? That is the remake. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of still... Well, that is it. Not really, eh? Also, no damage. How would one go about doing that, eh? So the guy already killed it. So let's see. The whole strategy is you knife, you run. And then you go over there. Oh, there's a lot of running around. I'm not gonna do that. I imagine that there must be a better strategy for that, but nah. I just want a knife, 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 and knife, and that's why I died there. So let's do it the right way and hopefully not die. Not the red. Well, I mean, some Magnum runs would work. Cold pattern. One day I will do a knife only run, and that day is gonna be the 30th of February. The evening nights here are a bit fresher, cooler intense than the day. It's just nice, you know. It is very nice, you know, feeling the nice temperature going on, the nice and cool air around us. In here, not so much. It cools down a little bit, but not by much. If anything, it goes from 30 something degrees to like 29, 27. Pretty humid days, definitely. Don't mind the bouncing black bar. Well, that doesn't really work. I'm gonna save some of the... Ow. Ow. Oh, there we go. It's kind of being funny because of the depth thingy. I'm just gonna turn that off. It kind of messes with things. It's just funny, like looking at my polygons being all wobbly, like you know. It's too dark to see. Will you jump down? Why, yes, of course. Are you guys ready? Are you guys finally ready? Here it comes, everybody. The moment we've all been waiting for. Get your bogos ready, I wonder. I hear boss music. Ah, yeah. Double the fun. There's no need for me to go over here, I believe. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Actually, there is my jam. The overlap. Sick beats. Getting that dance going, party time, starting on this zombie there. We love to see it, yeah. There we go. Beep, 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 beep. Maybe I should hold on. There we go. Getting that going on here. Still going, hold on, Enhancements and everything that buffer. There we go. You guys keep going. You guys do you. And it keeps going. Dark blood sticks to it. What did they cook here? Yo, they cooking. Get that smoky action going on. Right. Got him, man. This is one of those moments as a streamer that words are not enough to express how beautiful this game is, eh? Amazing, eh? Ah, man, that was nice. That was one of the loveliest moments in video game history, eh? Did you guys know about the story about the composer for this game? Eh? Supposedly the composer was like a deaf, and he was like the modern Beethoven. Eh? Or he appeared to be like, you know, like that. Eh? But it was later on discovered that he wasn't. First of all, he wasn't even like deaf, and second of all, he wasn't even the composer. Like he was like asking somebody else to compose his songs, eh? And you know, that's kind of messed up, dude. But he did it anyway. The desk is locked. Yes. More Magnum Rams. Oh yeah, just in time, man. There we go. What else will I find here? Oh, there's an ad going on, or there's an ad that will be going on. So I'm sorry, but I'm glad that everybody got to experience the doots. Finally, the doots have been had. There we go. But yeah, it is kind of surprising how the dude that wanted to like be the composer, so there we go. Now everybody gets a dude going. Rack'n'Tans, May 27, 1998. Animal attacks were mutilated. May 20, around 10 p.m. A 20-year-old young woman's body was found by a passerby on the left bank of Marble River on the side of the district at Raccoon City. Yeah. Raccoon police assume it to... Alright, to be grizzly or other animals doing because there's teeth marks and everything, eh? Did that at the end, eh? Amazing, eh? Yeah, we all witnessed the dooting. Thank you so much for redeeming the dooting, eh? That is lovely. Most of them are on biology. There must be something else over here that I'm missing. Who knew, eh? Can I... Yeah, there we go. So I do believe there's some enemies over here that are like hidden. Well, not really enemies. There's a ton of crows that are gonna like, you know. I can't look over the courtyard from here. It's a helicopter port. If I could contact the other members from there. Yeah, I'm gonna contract them, man. Are you guys ready for a loud sound? Well, actually, no. There's supposed to be like crows like over here, but I guess not. Oh, that's lovely. Let's see. If I remember correctly, there's a ton of stuff to grab over here. I may not have enough space. I'm not having even any available space, actually. I still have some. No, some bamboo. There must be some hidden switches. Most of them are on chemistry. Isn't this the place where we find the chimeras? Man, woman, or chimera? Said the guy back in the day. There's a switch. Can I push the switch? Yes. Ooh. Something has been placed over here, so I need to get that going. Gonna save you the trouble. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Moving songs, right? Well, what death will I find over here? I have a Mo disc from The Simpsons, you know, Mo? From The Simpsons? Oh, man, oh. Oh, man, right. Beep, 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 beep. That's funny, I do remember some chimeras being in here. Or ticks in the Dreamcast. What unquote? Was it the Saturn? The Dreamcast? I don't remember. It may have been the Saturn version that has the ticks instead of some of the lickers and instead of some of the chimeras. Chimeras? How do you pronounce it, guys? Do you pronounce it chimeras or chimeras? I really don't know. Yeah, let me kill this something. Neither. How do you pronounce it? Kumori, eh? But that's when it's really cloudy, eh? Chimera. Chimera. So it's not chimera or chimera, but chimera. The high mirror. Not me, but just meh. Chimera. 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 Meh. Chimera. Kig. 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 Kij. Kij? Kaj. Kashmira. Kig like high. Chimera. Chimera. Oh. Oh. Kumbaya, eh? Bomboro quiña quiña. Chimera. Okay. Gotcha. Brumera, eh? Romero? Eh? Thank you for showing me how it's actually pronounced. Chimera. Chimera, no, hi. Chimera. Chimera. There we go. Chimera. Chi, like hi. Chimera. Chimera? Are you guys more of a Kai or more of a mirror? Question of the day. Chimera. Chimera. There we go. There we go. That's one of the words that took me a little bit like Worcestershire. I remember that I used to pronounce it Worcestershire sauce, but now it's pronounced Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Although I have heard that some people call it just Worcester sauce. Worcester. I imagine that that is just a lovingly way to say Worcestershire. We're getting there, yeah. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. But yeah, some people call it Worcester sauce. There's a ton of stuff over it, yeah. Worcester sauce is just when people can't be asked to say the full name. Yeah, Worcester sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Yo, he eating. I didn't want to kill you, but you gave me no. Oh, come on, He let me no chance. Let me. He leaved me no chance. Also, is this guy alive too? I believe this guy. Yeah, this guy is not dead. He just enjoyed being eaten. He enjoyed being eaten, like one of those Tracy Vocalate songs. Wasn't the Japanese tale of the fox princess being like one of the craziest ones? Because I believe that the fox princess used to like eat babies, and she also liked to like be eaten or something like that. I don't remember. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. Not Worcestershire, you know. Worcestershire sauce. Worcester. Well, the door is locked. I was gonna say the dog is locked. Well, according to Duolingo, if I know how to say misu in Japanese, I'm fluent. I will come back for this things someday. I also gotta get the battery low. Wait, here's where the battery is actually. It appears that in the end, it doesn't even matter. Worcester sauce. Some Worcester sauce. Those are some sounds indeed, eh? The song, eh? And I was like, I cannot be asked to care about the zombie, and then he goes and gets killed. A life could have been saved today, eh? Yet he decided to die. He messed with the wrong guy. Why would I be humming "The World Is Mine"? Eh? Well, I guess that happens when you're Hatsune Miku. The world is yours. Also, I believe this thing is not. Yeah, the elevator doesn't seem to stop on this floor. Elevator. Oliveira? Carlos Elevator? Eh? One at a time, take your number. Ha ha ha. You know. I'll just cut down over here because I cannot really be bothered to go the long way. What up? Oh, one of those and then one of those. Counter. What's this? Have I eaten Worcester sauce before? Have I had it? Have I had it? Is that a correct grammatical sentence? Eh? Have I had it in my life? I don't really know. I hope this guy over here is cool. Yeah, this guy is just chilling in the corner. Right? There is a correct sentence. Oh yeah, thank you. Have I had it in my life? Have I had it? Oh yeah. Vitamins. Do you guys say vitamins or vitamins? You're losing your vitamin C. And you're seeing your vitamins loser, right? Bleep, 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 bleep. Demo this, I'm gonna put it way over here so that I can be like, oh, why did I put it over here? There we go. Vitamins in the UK, vitamins in the US. Okay, vitamins. You're losing your vitamins, your vitamin. Vitamin. What else am I missing? I don't think I'm missing anything per se. Persephone. Check this out. Don't mess up with me. You're gonna regret it. He's just walking. He was just like, hey, can I go with you? And I'm like, sir, I'm taking it. But at least that's what he knows, right? Or at least that's what he thinks, right? You're a vitamin sim. The good thing about living in Mexico is that you're never low on vitamin T. Eh? You know where you can get vitamin T? Eh? In tacos, tortas, tamales. Eh? Badumts, eh? That is one of the funniest jokes that I can think of. Eh? I'm laughing so hard right now. Get that fan going on that organ. Also, I kinda don't remember having this many shotgun shells in any playthrough. Eh? I guess that's like the opposites of using the knife or saving your shotgun shells. It's almost like the more that I use, the more that I save, which is kind of interesting. Eh? But it kind of, well, I mean, unlike capitalism, space, you're not technically forced to shoot anything in this game. So I guess it's kind of nice. Let me get that blue where I'm going. Did I miss anything over here? I don't think so. There's only one door that is like locked, and that's just about it. Blip, 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 blip. I already drank water, but thank you. Blip, 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 blip. I can drink more water. I'm a big boy. I can drink more water. Which reminds me about drinking water and being a big boy. Reminds me of something that I'm gonna tell you guys at the end of the stream, right? As a tip of the day. Get the battery going. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. What's the sauce? Now that I have the battery. The battery. Pronunciation, man. Things are really funny when it comes to like those kinds of stuff. So let me get that thing. Blim, 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 blim. Well, now that I have the tree of the ba, I can go back to the courtyard. Courtyard? No, it's not courtyard. It's courtyard. A yard of the court of the King Crimson, eh? Kimo Kurimson. Kuribo, eh? What would be the fastest route? Or route? Well, no, it is not a route, I mean. Because, you know, it is not a tree, so it's not a route. A route. Yeah, let me go over here. Could be fun. Could be dangerous. That reminds me of No More Heroes. If I ever do a No More Heroes stream, I'm just gonna take the easy route. I gotta be honest. Whenever I play the No More Heroes for the first time, like any No More Heroes game, I wasn't too fond of the minigames. Because in the game, obviously, you know, in order to progress, you know, in the game, you gotta like save money and you know, get work and play the minigames over and over and over again. I wasn't about doing that, so I just hacked the game and just got myself infinite money because I just wanted to progress the story. All the routes lead somewhere. It can certainly be a route, route. All the routes lead to a route. The root cause of the route of the route. I guess so. So that is definitely a thing, eh? I usually don't do this, but let me just combine this with this. I don't usually do this, so I don't want to make you guys think that I'm that kind of guy. That the guy. Oh, great. Ow, I could have pointed out upwards. Like so, Ow. Excuse me, eh? Let's see who shoots faster there. That could have been avoided. Oh yeah, also I do have the... what's it called? The metal. I hope that the dogs have not disappeared yet. The dogs are really cute. Look at the dog. He knows what's up. They know what's up. Cute little doggies. I have not showed you my dogs on you know, this stream, eh? Let me show you my family members. Canelo, Melody, Tuga, Rock, yeah. And I should take a picture of that little turtle that I have in my house as well. The little big babies. I love them so much. I gotta do that at least once per stream. Otherwise, I explode. Oh yeah, another thing that I gotta do is bring the crank with me. Gotta crank that vibe, girl. I love the woo sound. The doggy babes. Love them with my life. And the tortoise and the turtle as well. They are very, very round babies, right? So now that I have that going, let me put this on over here. And yeah, let me go bring the thing actually. Now that I have the means to do so. Here you can see a dog. I'm gonna respawn him, man. He's getting too close for comfort. I know that I've said that they may be too comfortable being around me, but you know. And up I go, eh? Awoo, awoo. I'm okay by not grabbing the thing, actually. Map of the garden. Excuse me. But yeah, that's the thing with the dogs. Don't bother them, and they don't bother you. Let me go get the crank. To crank that bad girl. Soldier Boy, tell him, man. What's Soldier Boy doing these days? You know what Soldier Boy is doing these days? He's doing you. Got him, man. Sometimes you just watch him whip, and sometimes you just watch him nene. Hit the subscribe button and rate 5 stars if you guys agree, eh? Okay. Crank. There we go. Let me also get the Eagle Medal. I may need it. I may also not need it, eh? But who knows? Nobody knows. Blim, blim, bloom. Blim, bloom. Blim, bloom. Blim, bloom. Aside from Soulja Boy, what other artists who you guys have, or did you guys remember listening to back in the day? You haven't listened to like in a good while. I haven't listened to anything new from Gorillaz. And man, I don't really have any memories of listening to Nelly Furtado. You guys remember Nelly Furtado, right? Or Nelly Furtado, as people call her. I only remember about the Promiscuous Girl song, Promiscuous Girl. Aside from that, I don't remember any other Nelly Furtado songs. I didn't actually listen to any of those people back in the day. Well, I mean, I do know that you used to listen to, and you still listen to, like, any, what's that genre? I don't remember the genre, but, you know, like, All Time Low, Green Day, and some of the others. What's my type of music? I imagine Nirvana. I mean, it's not like. Well, I mean, I guess Nirvana could still release a song, but it's not gonna be the same. But I'm getting back to listen to them, I guess. Yeah, it is nice just listening to some of their songs. Right? I only know about like. I was gonna say Creep, but that is not Nirvana. But I'm a creep. I'm a Gearbo. No, that is not Nirvana. I don't remember any of the Nirvana songs. So I do remember Smells Like Teen Spirit, and I know about Here I come as a friend, as a Scooby-Dooby down. Yeah, general, but also 80s music. 80s music is really nice. But yeah, alternative music is really nice as well. Babadoo, blabadoo, blablaboo, here I am. And the dog is running, eh? He got too excited, eh? And the dog is running. Big dog is running. I hope that I won't get crushed by a big boulder. Ooh, let me get that. The fact the flamethrower, yes. It is almost useless. It's locked. Oh, fascinating, eh? Yeah. Hello, sorry, entertainment. Haven't heard that song before, I think. But yeah, alt music and you know, any 80s music and most forms of rock are really cool. Here's the thing, eh? I had an ink ribbon I would save. Can I has a free ink ribbon? I don't think I can has a free ink ribbon, which is very sad. There's an hexagonal crank over here. Well, let's pray for me not dying to the boulder, eh? And Lieutenant Pop Punk. Lieutenant Pop Punk. I have never heard of that. That's yeah. That smells like the Teen Spirit on Nirvana. I need to like listen to more of the lyrics because you know when you listen to the lyrics you understand the message and whatever. I know that's a meme, but you know. Everybody enjoys the music until they listen to the lyrics or something like that. Which is the whole sole reason on why Hey Ya by The Outcast exists. He just said, "Yo, you don't want to listen to me, you just want to dance." Right? It's a joke, you know, general. Ah, okay. I get it. I get it. I do get it. Hmm. Ominous music. Ominous music, ominous tale, ominous ominous bear, ominous lion. Where am I? Welcome to Nirvana, where even the singer sounds like he's tired and bored of singing and listening to their songs. I was gonna make a joke, but it you know it may have been a little bit too cruel, considering the subject.
Enrico!
My two favorite rock bands.
Don't come any closer, Chris.
Angels and Airwaves. I still listen to that band.
Double crosser.
Don't!
Hell. Umbrella.
Who is it? Is someone there?
You know, Westwood could have killed me right there and
What
then.
did he mean by that?
Angels and Airwaves are also much less popular than Blink. I have not listened to much about Blink 182. There's a ton of fans that I haven't listened to. He couldn't have moved because of this injury. He's holding something. No, I'm fine. Oh yeah, I'm not one to actually like, you know, deny or not accept ammunition, but you know, Oh, I'm glad that I didn't die. Ow. I'm glad that didn't kill me. That attacking one-shot kill you if you're not, like, careful. There was something over there. I completely missed it, Also, I could have avoided that, Oh, hi. Aginaga. Aginaga. Shoutouts to, I don't really know, I don't really remember the name of that football player, but there's a guy called, or maybe his surname is Aginaga. And I remember that in a video that is like badly translated or badly heard lyrics, you know, that name comes in the video. Aginaga. Aginaga. A football player, of all things. Of all people, eh? Got you, eh? He's not dead, eh? Oh, hi, eh? Oh, that didn't put me on danger. That's actually pretty nice. I was worried that was gonna be the case, but it wasn't. I'm at the point of my life in which I could die at any moment, eh? And that's just not me in the game, eh? We'll make it dead. Even so, I still refuse to use first aid sprays. Eh? You may ask why. I don't really know, man. But I do know. In this game and in the old Resident Evil games, using first aid sprays gets your rank lower. Then again, I'm not going for any rank in specific. Eh? But I cannot grab it anyways. So 8 suks. So that seemed to work. I may need to use some gasoline. Some gasoline. I need to use the gas. There is no gas. There is no gas in the thingy on the generator. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Ow. I'm in danger. Eh. For a moment I thought the guy was revving up his arm like, you know, when you rev up a punch, eh? Well, that sucks. I gotta repeat that again, eh? Let me do the thing, eh? Shoutouts to the Resident Evil, eh? What was the last thing that we did? I don't remember, eh? Good luck, thank you, eh? So we need to bring... What do we need to bring, eh? Oh wait, this was way before I... Oh, man. Was this way before we killed the snake? I do believe it was way back when we killed the snake, eh? Well, before we killed the snake, eh? Well, that sucks. But you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Beam, boom, beam. Let's try that again, eh? We just lost an hour of progress. Yippee! I mean, some people be like that, you know, like, ah, yes, the good old experience of good old games. Losing 10 hours of progress. Yippee, eh? Well, it'd be like that, eh? That only means we get to experience the basement theme over and over again. I'm dodging like crazy, Jesus Christ, eh? Ow, eh? It would have been really cool if I did this no damage. There we go. Well, now that the guy is rotting, let us go back. Should I jump down just now? Maybe. I still have a ton of stuff. It shouldn't take us too much to just go back again. Now that I've remembered what I need to do, I am more prepared than ever, and I should bring my Inku ribbons and maybe a Magnum. I'm a guy. This song signifies the time loss we have just experienced. Ow. Oh great, I'm in danger, Actually, yeah, since I got bitten by the snake, I could have very well just died to that zombie right now. Well, I'm glad I didn't die. That would have been extra funny, Actually, I don't really know if these zombies have anything, I don't think they do, Well, that's why you can... Actually, no, there's a... there's an herb over there. I guess I could. There you go. You see this herb, I'm about to use it right now, So there we go. I'm actually in orange caution, What's it gonna be like? Can I get the 2-for-1 special? Well, I guess not. There we go. I know that this is a silly question, but... No, it is indeed a very silly question. Like, why would I wonder how it would be to be beaten by a zombie, I guess there's an innate kind of... like curiosity to it, like, does it really hurt that much, But then again, I guess once I get bitten by a dog, I will understand the pain, I do wonder how much pain will the dog feel if I bite back, I hope not, because doggies don't deserve to feel pain. Blip, 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 blip. Oh, there's some herbs around. Speaking of which, what is considered the best way to get a dog to get away from you? Like, imagine if the dog is just like... It just tip you off, like, you know, like it knock you down and it's just trying to, like, you know, bite you, What is the best way to get the dog away from you? I don't have a smoky. I believe the smoky should be over here. Hold on. Like, I have heard people say that, yo, you just gotta like punching a very aggressive dog doesn't really do anything. It only makes things worse. Some people say, oh, you gotta choke it, or you gotta like go for the eyes. But I don't know. Like any dog de-escalators in the house. Combine this with this. Mix the herbs. Get that crank. Crank that dive. This is also a green one. Nah, fine. Like, yeah, what would need to be done in order to, like, you know, get to safety, eh? Doors locked. Ow. I'm getting very sloppy, eh? With my gameplay. Sloppy. Beep 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 beep. Oh man, where was the small key? Beep 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 beep. The battery I should do last. Blip 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 blim. I already went here. I already went here. Come here, small key. Oh well, actually, the small key I retrieved back from going back from where I came from. So in a sense, I'm doing good. Or maybe I'm not, actually. Well, I guess if anything, let me just go back. Time to get the battery and place it. And stand by. Speaking about standby, one game that I technically didn't finish, aside from the very few that I have not finished on stream, was Condemned Criminal Origins. That game I didn't finish because I was kind of getting tired of it. And you may ask why. I don't know. I thought that the game was gonna end, and then it turned out that I just got to the midpoint of the game, and I was like, man, this game sure is long. Eh? So I decided to not continue that game. I was enjoying it, but I was like, yeah. It felt like this long. That said, what is the... Oh, well, what's this? That's where the small key was. I still need to, like, get stuff over there. What would be the shortest way? I guess the shortest way would be for me to go back downstairs. Bleep, blip, 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 blip. Actually, no, I cannot really go back from here. I have no rope to climb. No interest to collect that. Imagine if that is your theme song whenever you enter somewhere. It's like, oh, there he is. Yeah, that is my wrestler theme song, eh? There we go. If I remember correctly, I already took care of the hunter, ex-hunter. Eh? So it should be fine. Oh, also I should. Did I already open this one? I believe I already took care of the itchy tastiness. And I was like, why can I not open it? Eh? Yep, the itchy tasty has been itched or scratched and tasted, as people often say. Let me do this instead. There we go. Like I really went and said. Ow. Ow. There we go. That takes care of that. Just remind me to bring the Magnum back with me and an ink ribbon when we go to the underground. Blim 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 blim. Let me bring this with me. That should suffice. I say that as I inevitably will choke on my progress. Or maybe I won't. That's how you take care of the destiny. You say, yeah, I'm gonna make this go bad, and then nothing goes bad. I'm not one to tempt the fates, but you know, the fates may stay night. I have a friend that is into the Fate games and the anime. I have actually never watched any of the Fate animes, nor I have played the games. Didn't the Fate series start as a hentai game? Oh no, he said the H word. But I remember that, yeah, the Fate games started as an adult visual novel. Wasn't it? I don't remember. So to anyone who wants to get into the Fate games, don't do it. Right? There was something kind of like that, yeah. I do wonder, like, how many animes that we know and love started like that. I didn't grab the smoke yet. Like, I wonder if Konosuba was like that. I sincerely do not remember Konosuba being an H visual novel. I heard rumors about it, but I don't remember. I don't think Clannad did. Although I do remember that Clannad was kind of like a visual novel. I don't know if it came first. I sincerely don't know. I would rather it start off as an adult entertainment than the opposite age. I guess so, yeah. Probably not too many that end up being anime. But I guess Fate is like one of the most famous examples, eh? What other thing started as an adult thing? I feel like one of the clamp things started as an adult thingy, but I don't remember. I honestly, yeah. Yeah, it was very well known back in the day. I don't think Higurashi did. I do know that Higurashi used to be a visual novel, but not an adult one. Or maybe, I don't know. I have not watched Higurashi because it kinda bums me out that, you know, at the start of the story, everybody is like happy, you know, and then everybody just ends up dead and ends up there. Spoilers, I guess, but you know, Higurashi is very well known for that. So you guys are not, you guys know nothing new. That's one of the reasons on why I have not watched or read what was the name of the anime? The one about the girls that now live inside a high school because everybody turned into a zombie and they are the only ones who have not turned into zombies. Like, I have not watched that series, but I imagine that, you know, little by little they are gonna die, and I don't want to watch them die. Like, they don't deserve to die. Let me know when it's safe to turn the volume back up. Oh, sorry about that. The whole thing I can't really think from when I remember those gore content you could... Yeah. That's not to say too much about stuff in the open. Not everyone wants to know the plot from the start. I guess so. Yeah, topic has finished. You can listen with your ears now. Can somebody say that it is safe to listen to stuff now? To Cinderpool? We think, yeah. Hopefully we're safe. Welcome back from the land of spoiler free land. But yeah, I have not heard any more cases of adult stuff being anime. I guess you can consider like what's the name? The Maid Dragon. I mean, there's edgy, but that's not adult technically. And that's just about it. There's no more some bamboos over here. Let me push the thing. Oh, hold on. I should take care of everything. I don't remember a hunter appearing in here, but I do remember a tick, one of the ticks appearing back in the day. As I was saying, as I did this part for the first time, maybe in the Sega Saturn version, there were something like that. There was something like that. It has not been used for a long time. Speaking about anime, what was the last anime that you guys watched? Right, left, up, down, The last anime that I watched was the one that I talked to you guys about, the restaurant to another world. Is really fun. And one about the Aimon, I believe it's called, the Aimon something. It's called the Suite of Happiness or something. It's about a girl whose dad abandoned her, and she now lives as the heir of a sweet artist, like arts stuff, like, you know, the artisans that do sweets, that craft some sweets in Japan, and stuff like that. Kill la Kill is really good. I really enjoyed Kill la Kill. It was kind of long as well, but it was nice. I did enjoy Kill la Kill. It might be when I made Cinder watch Shirayuki. I don't know what it was. It's already, I've already seen it, but I don't mind watching things that are enjoyable, I guess so. What's Shirayuki, Beep 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 pleom 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 shao wow 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 wow. Sure. That was the last thing that you guys watched. We should watch the rest of the Persona movies. It would be lovely. I'm down to like watch them if you guys want. If you two like want to watch them after the stream. If it wasn't in the list, I recommend to add it to the list. How much anime since we watched together? Yeah, I was thinking about those. Yeah, it's 11 p.m. Oh, you gotta go to work tomorrow. Oh man. So unfortunately, no. Yeah, I imagine that you gotta go to work tomorrow. Tomorrow. Isn't Shirayuki about the one about what, Snow White? Not Snow, well, maybe, yeah, Snow White, the anime version of Snow White. Mom keeps asking to watch P5 since we only really started the only. Oh my god, I didn't know that she was into Persona. She is indeed a cool mom. Yes, more or less well also on Mao, yeah. Which isn't great for someone with heart and other physical conditions. I guess, yeah. Man. Persona. Wait, no, that's not Persona, that's Sapito, eh? Which is the little froggy, eh? The froggy. Oh, hi. Plus migraine suffering. No, I'd watch anime with you. You know, after party and stuff. It would be nice to have a watch party with all the Skunga fans and everything. Eh? Someday, one day. Let's see. I definitely should bring my Magnum. Shells called Python. This thing. And that is about to start. And speaking of which, how long have I been streaming? Hours. I guess I could do the progress or close to the progress that I was doing, and then save, and that would be just about it. Eh? So let me take my stoof, and then get the stoof. Let me also bring not the Magnum rounds, the shells. Aside from that, I should bring. Man, there's almost no real space for most things. I mean, I could bring. What's the battery? Battery low. Battery, shuttle shells, my cold Python. I mean, I guess I could leave the thing behind. And let me crank that by, girl. There we go. I let that guy live because he's so chill. Some people may say, damn, I didn't know he was chill like that. But yeah, he's chill like that. Blip, bloop, blip, bloom, blip, bloop, blip, bloom. And now it's about to start, so you guys without the subs, not gonna miss much. I'm just gonna go to the thingy, talk to Enrico, and then save once for all, so that we can enjoy the life of Enrico. Eh? Man, Enrico didn't deserve to die. I don't say that because he may be potentially Mexican, eh? Or Latin American, eh? You know, paisano, eh? But yeah, he seemed like a competent dude. He was indeed one of the most tragic casualties of the mansion incident. Down he goes. That also reminds me that yeah, it is technically not time to use the Eagle medal. That comes way after. So I do have enough space for everything and anything. I think that may be the case. That may not be the case. Also, I felt like I was streaming for way longer. Eh? Well, that may be because of the loss of the progress. Ow. Ow. That takes care of that. Now time to see the dogs. I hope that the dogs will be chill. You never know when the dogs are gonna be like, nah. Nah, they're chill, eh? It's just a, you know, a warning. Welcome back, everyone, from the ads, by the way. Yeah, I felt like this stream was a little bit like longer, but it may have been because of the, you know, the lost progress. But nothing that patience and saliva can fix it. That's what my grandmother used to say. And I don't know why. I don't know why. Nothing that patience and saliva cannot fix. So that is pretty good. I do believe so, at the very least. So that is pretty good. Well, it's difficult. Hold on. I'm back. Okay. So there's a dog over there. I'm just gonna wait for the dog to like move. You never know when the dogs are gonna be like, yo, ow. Well, the dogs have been aggressive now. Eh? Can I get close? Yes, I can. Eh? There we go. The dogs have betrayed me. How can I recover from this? Pain, eh? Which only means that I gotta take care of this dog, sadly, eh? Sorry, eh? Didn't mean it to go like this, eh? But it is for my safety, eh? Put down that dog, it is for my safety, eh? Put down the evil president, it is for my safety, eh? Like, I can die at any moment now, eh? And that is very sad. But also reminds me that don't do it, dog. Well, I guess I have no choice. Sorry for this, dog. That's it. Please turn away. Please turn away. Wanna do this? How can a dog? Well, never mind. I mean, I guess I was kind of like a far away. With Man, I didn't want to do that. It kind of does stress me to like, how did I think it? But you know, it is for my safety, eh? Which makes me glad that I did take care of the hunter outside. Eh? Let me go get my stuff. Get my fix going on. Eh? Let me fast forward those things because, you know, as far as I'm concerned, there's no other hunters like going around. So that would be a-okay. But yeah, let me also reload the Magnum. Oh, this is not the place. This is not the place. Pim pim pim. Pim 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 pim. That is not the song, eh? Pim 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 pim. Pee-wee, this must be the place, because the place is the place, eh? There we go. No signs of danger, which could be the most signs of danger, eh? According to like Jigami, eh? How many of you guys remember the plot of what was the name of the thing of Death Note? Do you guys remember the entirety of Death Note? How many of you guys watched Death Note? I remember Death Note. Like, who doesn't? But, you know, I know that, you know, a lot of people didn't like it because, you know, it was kind of a slow anime. And I can see that, you know. Sometimes even stressful, I know, but... I did like Death Note. I'm still yet to read the one shot of Death Note. It is one of those things that you know, one has to do eventually. There comes the time of every anime enjoyer to do that. I started watching it back in the day and didn't even get that far because someone posted a spoiler for the end and I never touched it again because there was 0 point in watching it when I knew the end. I mean, I guess so, but wouldn't you be like into the idea of, I wonder how we get there, you know? Like, I guess it doesn't really matter how we get there. I mean, we're gonna get there again. But that reminds me of those shows that tell you who the bad guy is, like who the culprit is, and then they'd be like, this is the story of how we get there, eh? No, absolutely not. Oh man, this was when it was popular. The manga had been finished but not the episodes, and it was posted on a public space. That sucks. I do wonder if the anime and the manga are like the same, because there's some animes and some mangas that don't go one-on-one. I have not read the manga, but I imagine that it must be very similar. Like, for example, Soul Eater, the anime, and Soul Eater, the manga, are not the same. Like, for the most part, they are, but after a midpoint, the manga and the anime go in very separate ways. So I do wonder if that may be the case with Soul Eater, with Death Note. How it happened can be interesting, but yeah, it's not the same at all when, you know. I guess that's kind of why I have not played Resident Evil 7 and 8. Like, I already know what's going on, you know. It is not the same. It depends on the story about how it's written, yeah, but the story of Death Note is about how it's going to end. Will we find out? And the answer is presented and it ruins everything because the entire point of the plot was that moment, I guess, so yeah. Attributed how things adapt sometimes. Yeah, I guess to fit the number of planned episodes, they try to make the anime feel like they have a conclusion. I guess so. Still, if Death Note, the anime, and Death Note, the manga, are very similar, then I can see why, you know, that moment was very much ruined. Eh? The dog is following me. That is a good dog. He knows what's up. Follow me, baby. Good boy, good boy. I love them doggies. Don't mind the fact that I killed like 1,000,000 of them. Eh? It is written as, here's the thing, here's how it happened. Yeah. Then you want to watch it because yeah, that's the point of the plot. Yeah. Because if it's written at the ending is the suspenseful point, yeah, it's fun to read. You don't read the start and ending of a book and then the middle. I mean, I kinda did that with it. I mean, it was a very big book, so I was like, yeah, let me just get the start and then be like, ah, yeah. And then I was like, nah, let me just read the ending, eh? But I guess that makes me not read the rest of the book, I guess. I mean, I've already watched the movies. I wonder if the rest of the book is like the same. Eh? If you read the start and in the middle of the book, it's kind of just filler at that point. Yeah. I guess so. Eh? Which is why I may not have watched Sword Art Online just yet, because I know that it has like a ton of like episodes, and then I don't know which season they're doing, but the latest movie that they released was basically the first season with some scenes in. So it's like, oh, it's a little bit of a plot expansion, or like, I don't know, man. You know. So maybe that's one of the things that are keeping me from watching Sword Art Online. It may be a really good show. I don't know. I have heard that, you know, from the people that watch Sword Art Online, that it is a really nice show. But I don't know. Maybe someday I will. Maybe when it finishes. I guess that's one of the reasons on why I have not watched Attack on Titan, because I already know how it ends. So it's like, it's a little bit pointless. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna leave it here, guys. Yeah, I don't feel like talking to Enrico right now. I'm gonna do that like next stream. I know that we've already technically done that, but meh. You know, don't feel like it. I already know he's gonna answer. Why should I talk to him? It was fun back in the day, but to be honest, it's not sort of must-watch kind of thing. Yeah, it just feels like I know how it ends. Yeah, why am I here? That's why I'm not talking to Enrico, because I know he's gonna die. At least in the stream. Maybe he's gonna live in the next stream. So if you guys want to see if Enrico lives or dies in the next stream, then you know, you guys better tune in next stream so to see if Enrico lives or dies. So this is where I'm gonna end the stream today. I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream. And man, oh man, I'm hungry, and I have a plate of chicken with mole right next to me. I need to rest. There we go. So yeah, I hope that you guys will have an amazing rest of your day and night. And yeah, thank you so much everyone for being here. Any veggies? Yes, we have some onion. We have some onion. We also have some asparagus as well. Yum, 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 yum. Lovely. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching the stream. Don't go yet, please. Let's see who we can raid, and just to be like, hey, we thought about you, You know? Asparagus is good, butter, fried or roasted, definitely. Most definitely. Who will live today? Let's raid them. Let's raid Koniku. She's still playing Devil May Cry 1 for the first time. So let's raid Koniku. Raid them. Koniku. So you guys love DMC. Let's go say hi to Connie. Thank you so much everybody for watching the stream. And I'll see you guys later. Twitch.tv/Konga_Dungam. Those are my links. If you guys wanna still donate for my cause, surgery, !surgery, if you guys wanna, you know, donate to my eyes, to my cause, you guys still have time. So thank you so much. Tip of the day is, if you find a newborn baby, or if you guys visit a family that has a newborn baby, it is not recommendable to give them water just yet, because it possibly may cause some renal dysfunctions or whatever. So if you guys are curious about it, I do invite you guys to, like, you know, investigate about it. I have heard about, you know, water being bad for newborn babies. So yeah, you already know, Investigate about the matter, Not me giving you guys homework after my stream. Jesus Christ, like post-stream homework. Anyways, take care, guys, and yeah, let's say hi to Koniku. Yeah, that's why they drink milk, either formula or breast milk. So there we go. Well, have a lovely day, y'all. Bye bye. Say hi to Koniku. Bye bye.